and wrap it around your middle finger, crisscrossing the working yarn in the front with the tail hanging down. Now go under the tail, grab your working yarn and do a chain. So this is how we'll start our magic ring. The chain is there, but it's not written in the pattern. We assume that we all do it. And then we do 6 single crochets. So this was row 1. Grab your marker. We are ready for row 2. Into the first single crochet, we will do an increase, which means 2 single crochets. And then we'll do an increase in each stitch, which means each stitch will get 2 single crochets for a total of 12 single crochets at the end of the round. Back here at the beginning, now I can tighten my magic ring. Move your marker under your hook, and now the next row will be increase, and then 1 single crochet into the next stitch. And then we have increase again, and 1 single crochet into the next stitch till the end of the round. Row number 4 starts with an increase, and 2 single crochets into the next 2 stitches. Row number 5 starts with an increase and 3 single crochets into the next 3 stitches. We go in a continuous spiral, so we do not slip stitch into the first stitch. Row number 6 starts with an increase and 4 single crochets into the next 4 stitches. Oh, I forgot to put my marker here. It's right here. And the last row starts with an increase and 5 single crochets into the next 5 stitches. So now you can pull your marker and close the little gaps here and there. So here it is, a bunch of coasters made with the same pattern, but if you use a thicker yarn or smaller hook or use a bigger hook, they'll all change in size. In the meantime, don't forget to subscribe. For the head of the unicorn, we'll start with a magic ring. Get the tail of your working yarn and bring it to the front of the working yarn, going around your middle finger and crisscrossing the yarn. Insert your hook under the tail, grab the working yarn and do a chain, and we'll do 6 single crochets into the magic ring. Now that you have those 6 single crochets, we'll close the ring, and into each single crochet will increase, which means we'll put 2 single crochets into each stitch. Before that, if you don't want to count, you can use the tail of your beginning row here as a marker, and now into the first stitch we'll do 2 single crochets, and into each next stitch we'll do 2 single crochets as well, because we're increasing for a total of 12 stitches. And we are back at the beginning. You can use the tail. The next 2 rows will be just 12 stitches all around with no increases. So I'll meet you at the end of those 2 rounds. Before you finish your last single crochet, grab your new color and finish that single crochet with the new color. And now with the new row, we are done with the white one and you can cut it here. With the new row, we'll start with 4 single crochets into the next 4 stitches. The next 4 stitches will increase in every stitch. So we'll have 2 stitches single crochet. We'll repeat that for a total of 4 times. This is where the eye is gonna go. And one more time. These are the 4 increases, and then we'll have 4 more single crochets into the next 4 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we have 16 single crochets. The next row we'll start with 4 single crochets, and then we'll have increases again, 1 single crochet and an increase, and then we'll have again 1 single crochet and then an increase, for a total of 4 times. So those stitches from the previous row we increased, and at the end we will finish with 4 single crochets. We should have 20 single crochets in this row. For the next row, 8, 9, and 10, so for 3 rounds, we'll be just repeating those 20 stitches without any increases anymore. And I'll meet you in 3 rows. You can use your tail as a marker, so you don't have to look for another marker here. And you just keep going for those 3 rounds. After those 3 rounds, we'll start decreasing, which will be starting with 2 single crochets, and then we'll have a decrease. And again, we have 2 single crochets into the next, single crochet into the next stitch, single crochet into the next stitch, and then we have a decrease. So grab the front loops of your stitches, pull through them, tighten them, and then pull through for a single crochet. And we'll keep repeating that till the end of the round. But put your eyes above the second row and about 3 stitches or 2 stitches apart. You can put the backing as well. And then you keep stuffing. And then we'll have one more row of decreases, which will go with 1 single crochet and 1 decrease. 1 single crochet and 1 decrease. And we'll go like that till the end of the row. And we are done here. Again, we'll get our tapestry needle and we close that 10 stitches here we have. You can get the tail off inside the head. And grabbing the front of the loops, we'll be decreasing this row with the tapestry needle, 2 stitches at the time. So grab the 2 front loops, pull through, tighten, go through the front 2 loops again, and tighten all around. Go one more time through the loops for extra security. Go in and out and pick a spot. You can pick one little loop here and do a knot. And now going back through the same hole, exit at a random spot, and then pull that knot here inside your work. And now go in and out the head of the little unicorn so you can hide that tail, following the direction of the stitches. So this looks almost invisible. And now let's start making the hooves. For the hooves, we'll be working with our 5.5mm crochet hook with a thicker hook for the white color, and then for the pink color, we'll be switching to a thinner needle. So start with the magic ring again, and into the magic ring, after chaining 1, do 8 single crochets. For the curlies of the hair, we will start with a slip knot here, and we'll chain 16. And I'm using my thicker hook again, so the curlies are much softer. Once you do your 16 stitches, starting from the second stitch from the hook, in each chain we'll be doing 2 single crochets. We go into the next chain and we'll do 2 single crochets, and then we'll start getting curly and curly all the way till the end. And then you cut your yarn and leave a longer tail so we can use it to assemble the unicorn. You can make the curlies in all different colors you want your unicorn to have. For the ears, we'll start with a slip knot here, and then chain 4. Starting from the second chain from the hook, we'll do 1 single crochet. Into the next stitch, we'll do 1/2 double crochet. And into the last stitch, we'll do a double crochet. And we have a tiny little triangle for an ear, and we'll make 2 of them. For the ears, we'll start with a slip knot here, and we'll chain 4. Into the second chain from the hook, we'll do a single crochet. Into the next stitch, we'll do a 1/2 double crochet. And into the third chain, we'll do a double crochet. And now let's do the horn of the unicorn. For the horn, we'll start with the magic ring. And after the 1 chain, we'll do 4 single crochets. Then you can use your tail as a marker here for the beginning. And we'll have 1 more row of 4 single crochets. So the next row, we'll start with an increase and 1 single crochet. So here's our increase, and then we have 1 single crochet, an increase, and 1 single crochet. And then we're gonna do a row of single crochets, and we have that little cone here forming, and that will be it. So no more increases, just that 1 row of single crochets. And you can cut your yarn longer. And now we can start assembling our unicorn. So once you have your coaster ready, it looks like a hexagon. So in each corner, you can attach a piece. So for the legs and for the head and the tail. So I'll be attaching the horn and the ears here, like that. And then around it will be the hair. There'll be all those curlies in different colors that you would like to have there. And you can start assembling your little unicorn just like this. Make sure you subscribe and check the description for all the supplies and their links. And watch the next fun little coaster project I have here. And happy crocheting!